Hello, thank you for joining me today. I am currently at One Coup Coffee at the international airport at Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. I'm feeling slightly drained. Last 2 nights of sleep weren't great. There's been a lot of emotional turmoil in my life over the last month. And I'm hoping that you're going to hear me nice and clearly for our reading today. There's a little bit of noise around, but I really like the fact that I can deliver these messages to you anytime, anywhere, and I hope that you will engage in the lesson today. Send me some comments as I continue with my journey back to South Africa. I have a lot of stories to tell and a lot to share about my time in Dharamshala and how beautifully rewarding that last part of the journey was for me, just to culminate in this kind of confidence in delivering these messages to you on behalf of God, Source and Spirit. And so I am calling on Spirit into this space, that whatever divine guidance needs to come through will be channeled for our highest good. Wednesday, the 10th of June. I know, O Arjuna, the beings of the past, the present and the future, but no one knows me. By the delusion of the pairs of opposites arising from desire and aversion, O Bharata, all beings are subject to delusion at birth or creation, O Paramtapa. Scientists discussing the travel through space of light rays assure us that if at this moment someone on a planet or star 100 light years away were able to see the Earth, we would be witnessing what took place here 100 years ago. Similarly, the future too is already present somewhere, only it has not yet come into our view. Wow, well that's amazing. It's so nice to read an apt reading again. For whatever reason, they're falling onto days in the locations where there is a direct in this instance, a direct naming of the traveling through space of light rays. And most certainly when I'm traveling through cities and countries, I feel like I'm quantum leaping into another time zone. I am experiencing these timeline jumps, as well as the conscious shift in my body, my light body and my heavy body. This may sound fatalistic, but is only so where the material or physical part of the universe is concerned, which is the very least of it. The seasons and the changes, the floods and the earthquakes are as predictable as eclipses. However unpredictable are man's reaction and his inner attitude. For it is life that reveals the depth of our understanding, and it is the depth of understanding that flavors life. Some sages have conceded that whereas even man's actions and reactions are predetermined, he is free to be egoistic and thus feel bound to sin and suffering, or to release that he is the witness consciousness and thus liberated from these. Each individual conscious soul is, at the very dawn of creation, the birth of the soul, enshrouded in ignorance, which gives rise to egoity. This is followed by attraction and repulsion, attachment and aversion, likes and dislikes. And these, in their turn, sustain the whole cycle of delusion, ignorance, egoity, action, and reaction. If the I sits in the judgment seat, trying to determine whether someone is good, bad, or indifferent, one cannot understand God. Objects come into being, exist, and disappear in this world. It is God's will, but ignorant man desires some and dislikes others. Thus, he is not only bound, but reaps a harvest of pain and pleasure. He who is able to overcome these is undeluded by the pairs of opposites, and to him both past and future are ever present, God being the river which touches the beginning, the middle, and the end at the same time. Yes, I feel like I have definitely been at the beginning, the middle, and the end of my journey. And time for me is inconsequential when I place myself in the present moment to be conscious, to be aware and awakened, to see everything as one. And to be able to attune you to the truth of the knowledge that is shared through this book, The Song of God. Of course, it's been a little bit difficult to deliver this reading today in transit, trying to get my wits about me and wondering what is the next step for me when I hit South African soil. I look forward to sharing more memorable moments with you in the designations that God draws me to. Please share these readings with anyone you think might resonate with this divine truth. Thank you. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Namaste.